Hello and welcome back to Shayanti Finance. Today again we are working with oil pastels and I am demonstrating how to work on a black paper with oil pastels. I have chosen a Diya to be my subject matter today as next week Diwali is coming up, which is essentially celebrated by lighting a lot of diyas or these oil lamps that are very symbolical. So that's why I chose the diya, and more importantly, it will be something that I can let a lot of the black paper show through in the painting or drawing with the oil pastels, and later as we delve into the tutorial I will explain why that helps. So without much ado, let's get into the tutorial. However, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you are on top of tutorials whenever I post it, which is every Wednesday and Friday, and sometimes on the weekends as well. There is a lot more coming up, including live streams and more exciting stuff, so keep in touch. I'm starting off with my reds and oranges to lay on the base colors, and as I had mentioned in the introduction that I am working on a black paper, and this is a black art again paper. And when I got this paper, I was not really sure that this is going to work for my purposes because it is a little bit thinner than what I prefer to be for my oil pastel works. It is thinner as in like lightweight, less weighted than like regular watercolor paper, which I generally prefer. However, when I started working with it, it worked terribly well. The colors lay pretty well and the layering is super easy, and it takes a lot of layers, like 7, 8, 9 layers I have applied on it, and it is no problem at all. The only thing I do not know, and that is because I have not done on this project, is that I have not used any odorless mineral spirits in this particular project, and so I do not know how that will take on this paper, it being a little bit lightweight. So that is something we will have to work on in later projects. And you can see that I am letting a lot of the black of the paper show through, and I have chosen a subject which allows me to do that because the characteristics of a black paper is such that it will other colors will show up nicely on it, but there are some colors like some of the oranges and yellows and some pinks that do not show very well. It does not cover very well the black of the paper. So that is why whenever you're working with black paper for oil pastels, or even for it, I know it works even for colored pencils as well, choose subjects that has a lot of black in it and where you can let the paper show through. Do not necessarily choose where you will use subjects that where you will use a lot of yellows. So for this particular project, the black worked really well because underneath the lamp and around it there is a lot of darkness, and the only place that is really bright and light is the flame. Everything else is kind of dulled out. So for this project, black worked perfectly, and the paper as well. As I said, I like it a lot. And for this particular project, for the flame and the areas that are lit by the flame, I have used a lot of yellow, orange, white, and some of the splash tones actually I have used a lot. And for the darker areas, I've gone with purple and blue, and often I have topped them up with some black to make the all of the parts of the piece come together. I have also used a lot of white for the highlights, but I've always blended them off with other colors so that it does not stand out too white, other than just the center of the flame, which I have let it be completely stark white to get that brightness of light or fire that I'm looking for. And that is all about this painting. If you have any question, let me know in the comments, and I have put up total links and everything about the materials that I've used in the description as well, along with all my social media links. So stay connected. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button and smash the bell to stay in top of everything that I'm posting. Thank you for watching.